Hey guys, thanks for watching, and this is the fourth round of the Dirty Duel, and I am facing off against Magnetic. And where all these beastly players are coming from, I have no idea, but he is level 45, and this is going to be a major battle. From the beginning, already have major choices. I love the trade pod, 3 trade, 2 cost. I love the cutter, it's amazing. Scrap is king, and there's 2 scrap on there, and ultimately I really don't want to have him get both of those, and he has the chance of having 5 trade and getting both. So I should take one of those, but I'm feeling a little bit risky, not sure why. I'm going to take a gamble because I just love that cutter. That 4 heal, 2 trade with that 4 damage really is nice, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to hope he does not get 5 trade and take both scraps. Second round, he actually does not. He does get the 4 trade you see there, so he buys the missile and the trade pod, which is huge for his economy and great for the scrap. So I am able to get the supply bot the next round with my 3 trade, and it goes back to him. He's able to get that stupid recycle station. Such a powerful card. So, kind of frustrated that he's going to get that, and that is going to turn out to be an absolutely amazing card for him. So, I did top tech that supply bot, so gives me 5 trade to work with. I look back on this, and I probably should have made a different decision. I see the 5 trade that I have, so I end up grabbing that Imperial Trader. However, scrap, I probably should have grabbed that missile bot for the scrap. Also grabbed that shuttle to try to help combo with my cutter. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I did. He gets the recycle station out, gets drop a couple cards to really speed up his deck there. That's going to hurt me in the long run. And as you see in my hand right now, I don't even have the 4 damage to be able to take it out, so it's going to sit out for whole another round as well. But I do have 7 trade right now. I hit an 8th trade, and of course 8 trade and no bombs on the trade row is just frustrating. So I'm going back and forth. Obviously I'd love to have that yellow 3 cost trade on the right hand side there. At 5 defense, 5 butt is incredible. Plus I can try to get it to combo with my Imperial Trader. But I also love that ram, so I'm going to start with a ram and see what comes up. Would have loved that first yellow base first time. And of course would have loved a blob carrier from the beginning, but of course it's not how it works out. So take a couple yellow, take blue, take a couple green. We get to buy a lot, but hey, not sure it really helps me. He scraps a couple more cards, gets to use the recycle station. I do get to combo the cutters, which is fantastic. That gives me 8 life and also gives me 8 damage. It's a 16-point swing, which is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. Get to scrap another card. I will get to destroy the recycle station this round, which is nice, and do some additional damage on top of that. I'm really going back and forth. What do I like? I love that blob carrier. It's a great card. And on top of that, a fighter comes up, and I'm able to grab that as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. I still have the ram in my deck, so I should be able to combo it. Next draw, I just get a red and a green. That unfortunately hurts my fighter because I don't get to draw a card there. Still sitting with 3 green, so that blob carrier shouldn't have a problem, but we'll see what happens. So it's interesting. This turns into be a solid round for him, and that battle cruiser is just doing nice damage. I'm able to scrap a card, really counting my trade, trying to see what I actually want. And that I love that red card. It's great for the 3 trade as well as the 5 damage. It's an awesome card. Hopefully I can get a little scrap with it as well. We'll see if I can combo it. At this point, unfortunately, my deck is pretty diversified, and again, I see in my hand I have 3 different colors, just not able to combo anything. And of course, that blob carrier, just not comboing with the green. So he gets all 5, able to use his recycle station, gets all 5 great cards, no starter cards, is able to just lay the hurt on me. So 21-point damage, and the game just goes downhill from here. I do have some life gain, but now we got a 19-point differential, plus he has a 4-butt recycle station out there. It's going to be tough. So I take the missile bot to try to get a little bit extra scrap for the last couple of decks and that extra 4 damage. I have enough red that again I should be able to combo it. But again, I draw and 3 different colors, no combo at all. That is just absolutely killing me this game. Completely killing me. it's nice. I was able to save a couple damage by having my base out there, but unfortunately I still don't get to combo with it, so it doesn't do a whole lot. Looking, I have 4 trade. I do have the ram, which gives me an extra 3 trade, so 7 potentially. But again, there's nothing out there even close to that. So I'm looking at the hive. I'm really debating whether I want to grab that. Try to see if I can make some magic happen with a blob carrier. Plus, it also lets me draw a card. But I just don't really want to scrap my ram for it because that reduces the effectiveness of the hive. So looking at it, well, what else do I have that's damage? Well, that blue base will help me a little bit. It gives me a 4-butt defense, but also I can scrap it to do some damage. And I'm looking for some extra yellow to be able to combo with, so I'm going to go ahead and take that yellow base as well, which is also 4 damage. And I have a couple different yellow cards, including this base, which should help me out. So he gets a decent hand as well, able to take out my base, do an extra 7 damage on top of that. Our span seems like it's increasing more and more. I do get to finally get a combo on the cutters as well, which is fantastic at this point. But I'm just not sure it's going to be enough. So, but it is nice. So 8 damage plus an extra 8 life back. Unfortunately, I don't combo anything else. I'm just sitting with all 4 colors in my hand right now, and that is something that's just absolutely killing me. So I am able to do a total of 11 damage this turn. I'm really looking at whether I want that trade bot or not, and I decide what the heck. It doesn't end up mattering at all anyway. So well, that's a lame draw, but yeah, that's gonna happen. He gets that recycle station out immediately, and again, no starter cards in his hand at all. Does another 14 damage. He's killing me, and I'm just not able to keep up. So discard a card. Go ahead and scrap a card. I mean, I'm keeping up with the scrap. I'm pretty decent. He's just a couple cards ahead of me on the scrap. Try to get the Imperial Frigate to help me out. But I keep just wondering, is it enough? I feel like I'm 1 turn away from death. I'm looking at his deck to see what how much damage he has. He doesn't have quite enough to take me out, but unfortunately, I of course leave him with the recycle station. Because just, again, leaving that out there is just gotta be my worst nightmare. I do get 1 more round. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be anywhere near enough. And again, blob carrier just not comboing. 3 colors again in my hand. I mean, this is the worst game I've had for combos. So, sitting with a decent amount of trade, but when I look at his deck, there's no way he's not going to do 2 damage to me. He has a whole 3 starting cards in his hand, and yeah, there's just no way. So, we go to the last round. He gets an incredible draw. But before there, let's look at his deck. So, I mean, he's sitting really good. What I find really interesting is he has 1 6 trade card, and I'm going to look at it again at the end here, but he has 1 6 trade, 6 cost card in his deck. And he finishes me off with 22 damage there. But let's look at his deck again. This is insane. 1 6 cost, he's got 1 4 cost, he's got 1 3 cost, and the rest, all of them are 1 and 2 cost. So that goes to show you don't always need the biggest and the best. You just need to streamline and do the best you can. Thanks for watching.